Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Homechoir, whatever time of day it is, whether it is first thing in the morning, whether it's the afternoon, whether it's late at night, or whether it's even the middle of the night as you're watching this. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us. And we've got a packed programme today. Lots and lots of lovely, lovely Mozart. We've got that lovely Shoshone love song. And we'll finish today with a spiritual as well. So just allow me a few moments, as always, just check the old Joanna and the various bits of sound. Good, good, good. I need to check a couple of tracks over here. First of all, let's check the Shoshone love song. Gorgeous as it is. Fabulous. It's lovely to see so many people here this morning. I shall be saying hello to you in just a minute, but do enjoy each other's company there in the live chat. Now we have not one, not two, not three, but four Mozart tracks to enjoy this morning. One of them is teeny tiny, and two of them run one into the other. You know the ones I'm talking about. Let's start with God Is Our Refuge. Lovely stuff. Then Confutatis. Now the big news today, well actually there's two bits of big news musically. One is the introduction of the Lacrimosa, which follows straight on from the Confutatis, which when I taught the Confutatis a while ago, people said, please, 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 can we do the Lacrimosa? I'm aware we haven't actually learnt it yet, so it's a bit of a sight reading exercise for those of you that don't know it. For those of you that do know it, just sing up that little bit louder so your friends in Homechoir can hear you wherever they are in the world. Here's the Lacrimosa. The last piece Mozart wrote, and he didn't finish it. Fabulous. And then the Ave Verum Corpus, and this morning, well, we're going to have your performance, Homechoir. And I can reveal today it is a remastered performance. I loaded it up the other day and just applied some of those mixing techniques and balancing techniques that I've learned over the last couple of years to it. I have to say it's sounding rather splendid, so let's just check that it works. I'm not going to play you any of your singing of it yet, but it takes a few moments for it to start up. Fabulous. That's all you're getting for now, because it'll be worth the wait. Sounds gorgeous. And just lovely to see so many people. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Now, I want to start before I welcome people by name by thanking everyone who comes along and watches our broadcasts after they've streamed live. There are so many. I think it's nearly two times the number of people, twice the number of people who watch the live stream, then subsequently watch. Sometimes as many as 3 times. So to the vast majority of you who are watching this later on today, tomorrow, later this week on Catch Up, thank you. Welcome to Homechoir. We really do appreciate you being here today. Hello to everyone who I know is here live but isn't necessarily in the live chat. A very good morning to Helene and Bill, and hello to Valerie as well. Must be very, very early where you are, and I hope you enjoy the singing. I think there's something very special about singing Mozart, whatever time of day it is, but it's great to have you with us. Hello to Sally and Annie, hello to Sue and Tony, hello to Maureen, hello to Linda, hello to Charlotte, hello to Anne, hello to Linda, hello to Nikki, hello to Katie in Thornbury, hello to Val, hello to Huyen, hello to all of you. And then hello everyone over here having a fabulous natter. It's great to see you. And we've got a wonderful list of participants this morning. So a very good morning to Amy. Amy, I hope you and your family have settled in and are enjoying life in Cardiff. Looking forward to meeting you soon. Hello to Alison. Good morning, Alan. Isn't it a beautiful day in Bristol after a fairly soggy night? But it's great to have you this morning, and I hope you're very well. Hello, Annalisa. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Christine. And hello to Peter as well. Good morning, Dylan. Great to see you. Hello, Emma. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Gina, watching later on. Hello, Irina. Hello, Jackie. And all the best to Gwen. A very good evening to Jane. And to Gossip, of course. Hello to Jane. Hello, Julie. Sorry to hear you're under the weather. I'm having my COVID booster a week tomorrow. What could possibly go wrong? Just wrap up warm, and it'll all be you'll be feeling better soon. And great to see you. Hello, Karen. Hello, Kareth. Good morning, Kit Kat. I see from your messages that the you've got the rainbow fish dancing on your walls. Fabulous. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Marion. Hello, Mary. Hello, Megan. Good morning, Mike and Fiona. Good morning, Michael. Hello, Mike. Hello, Nicola. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Norb. Hello, Ruthie. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Stuart. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Terry. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Hugo, who was watching earlier on. I do hope you're all having a good day. And yes, it's been a fantastic weekend so far. As you all know, if you follow me on Twitter, Anna and I yesterday went to the University of Bristol Alumni Awards. And I was presented with this rather marvellous thing. And I have to say, when they handed me an envelope, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting some sort of glass bauble, which I was genuinely worried about dropping. And I will confide in you, because you won't tell anyone, everyone, you know, just keep it between us. I did practice in the kitchen talking whilst holding, it was a bottle of squash. Just thank you so much, everyone, for this award. Not because I wanted to practice what I wanted to say, because I didn't really know what I was going to say. More the act of talking whilst holding something and not dropping it, because I am such a klutz. It would have been, well, I think even odds that I get this thing, thank everyone, trip over, and it smash over the floor. But anyway, they handed me this envelope. You won't tell anyone. Of course you won't. Of course you won't. They handed me this envelope in which was this lovely card. They spelt my name right, which always helps. And in honour of your exceptional achievements as a musician and conductor, the joy brought to thousands through Quarantine Choir and Homechoir. I've heard of them. They're apparently very good. The University of Bristol has sponsored a tree in your name on the Clifton Downs. Now, the Clifton Downs, for those of you that don't know Bristol, is the most beautiful area of public land right at the top of Bristol, which is built on 7 huge hills. It overlooks the Avon Gorge and the Clifton Suspension Bridge. It is some of the most beautiful spaces in all of Bristol, and there will be a tree planted up there in December. The tree will be planted in December. We look forward to sharing its location with you at that point. Now, I also said on Twitter, I hope it's not as simple as go to this place. I hope it's a whole series of clues and some kind of treasure hunt. I planted the idea in the head of the alumni committee. But rest assured, once we know where the tree is, everyone, we shall have a home choir sing from the tree. I'll give you plenty of notice. And those of you, come on, Heel and Q, do your job. He's being a bit stubborn this morning. There he goes. Those of you that live local to Bristol will be very welcome to come, and we will film a home choir special from around the tree. And I have to say, I am absolutely thrilled. So there we are. Now, we've got some fantastic music coming up this week, and I thought, as we've got a couple of minutes before we start, I thought I'd just give you a little blast of each of the pieces we're looking. I shall be telling everyone about it at 11 o'clock, but for those people who normally skip the chat, and there's quite a few who do, you guys get this little extra burst. So tomorrow the new song is Sailing. Here is the introduction to that one. That sounds like a familiar instrument. What's that? Oh yes. So we would sing, we are sailing, we are sailing home again, across the sea, with a tree. Okay, so that's a little blast of tomorrow. Not just one, but 3 cantilets involved in that recording. Wednesday is a really gorgeous piece of music by Fanny Mendelssohn, and it's called O Herbst, which is autumn, and this is what it sounds like, at least the start of it. O Herbst, die Linden tagen, wie hast du rings dein Glas. It's really nice. It's not easy, just be warned. It's one of those pieces you'll go, oh, I really like it, and then you'll look at the music and go, oof, it's going to take some time to get to learn, but worth the effort, I think. And then Friday, I'm so excited about Friday. I almost called it Cool Friday. It's still definitely Fun Friday, but we're going to sing Straighten Up and Fly Right. And just a little blast of this. Let's just jump into the middle. I'll just sing a bit in the middle 8 because I just love this song. What's the use of jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow. Here's the middle 8. The buzzard told the monkey you were joking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, "The story's so touching, but it sounds like a lie." More of that on Friday. Well, everyone, it's time to get started. It's brilliant to see so many of you. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, everyone who's joined us. Hello, Jeffrey. Good evening to you. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, everyone who's joined us in the last few minutes since I started talking about trees and the music for this week. It is great to see you all. So let's get started, shall we? Now, make sure you got your drinks handy. We've got lots of music to get through, so I'm going to stop wittering. I know, it doesn't happen very often. Let me give you your notes this morning. We're going to sing Homechoir to that lovely chord, and we're going to get started. Nice deep breath. Here we go. Beautiful singing. I'm looking forward to mixing the latest Homechoir logos very, very shortly. And thank you to everyone who is currently singing and sending. The box is filling up with wonderful recordings, and I'm so looking forward to hearing it all. Very good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sing Sunday. It's great to see you, whatever time of day it is. Wherever you are in the world, you are all so very welcome to the show. Now, this morning, it is a Mozart spectacular. We'll start with God Is Our Refuge, a piece he wrote when he was a teeny tiny lad. He was a mere 8 years old when he wrote God Is Our Refuge. We'll then follow with not one but two movements from the Requiem, Confutatis going straight into Lacrimosa, and then to soothe those troubled brows after the sadness and intensity of those movements, we will have your performance, everyone, remastered, of Ave Verum Corpus, and this was recorded in 2020, and so this is the first time I've gone back to it. I opened up the file, blew off the dust, and gave it a bit of a polish. It sounds fabulous, so looking forward to sharing that with you. We'll then pause just for a minute, and we'll think about the world and our place in it. We'll sing the Shoshone love song and then steal away today. I had said Deep River. I'm not feeling in a Deep River mood today. I'm feeling in a steal away mood, so we'll sing that one instead. Now, looking ahead to the week, as you've just heard, on Monday we are sailing a whole load of nautical songs, including Drunken Sailor and Leaving a Liverpool and the Sloop John B, and of course this gorgeous song, We Are Sailing. I promise not to put on my ceremonial Rod Stewart wig in order to sing this one. Then on Wednesday, we're going to learn a piece by Fanny Mendelssohn, another piece by a female composer in our ongoing series. Long overdue, has to be said. And Fanny Mendelssohn was, of course, the older sister of Felix Mendelssohn. And when you hear her music, you will really understand it more than ran in the family. She was fantastic, and if only she'd lived a bit longer, we would have had even more wonderful music to enjoy. Nevertheless, we're going to sing her beautiful music on Wednesday, and then straighten up and fly right on Friday to take us into the weekend. Now, just to remind you, those of you that haven't found these yet, we have individual one voice louder parts for the My Lag and Love Sing and Send we did this past Wednesday, and I'm just hugely grateful to everyone who is beavering away and working really hard on getting these recorded for us. This is a very special performance because it will be part of the Remembering concert to celebrate the life and music of my dear friend and mentor Eric Weatherall, who died last year. He was 95. He was an incredible composer, and for those of you that don't know his music well, My Lag and Love is a great way to start. So do please take part in the Sing and Send if you can. There's 3 weeks in order to learn that piece and send it in, and as many submissions as you can, so we have a huge choir. Now, I'll be telling you this coming week about what we want to do about the visuals for this video, but please, for now, just enjoy the sound of it all. And so, of course, all this and more is available in our weekly newsletter, including links for those of you that want to buy tickets to the concert in November and more. So make sure you've signed up for that, and you'll be completely up to date with everything that Homechoir is doing. So let's get started, because I said we do have a lot of music to sing this morning. Can I invite you all to stand up? Thank you very much. Rolling your shoulders around. Now, we don't have any birthdays to celebrate today, although we did have a couple yesterday, and those of you who celebrated your special day yesterday, hope you had a good one. We have a couple of birthdays tomorrow, so we don't need to sing happy birthday, but we do need to warm up. So let's roll our shoulders round a bit. Fabulous. And then up to your ears, everyone. Take a deep breath, breathe out and let your shoulders fall and relax. Splendid. And just roll that head around and roll it the other way. It's good to see so many people here in the comments. I hope you're all having a good one. Looks like Jeffrey's had a busy day lecturing. I know the feeling, Jeffrey. Next Saturday, I shall be giving a whole day lecture on Haydn and the creation just down the road from me. It's looking like 5 hours of lecturing. I don't know who I feel more sorry for, myself having to do it, or the poor souls who are going to have to sit in a room and listen to me witter for 5 hours. You know what that's like, folks, don't you? Right, let's do a bit of humming. I think I definitely feel sorry for them. Let's hum together. Here's our note. And upper semitone. Lovely. Very good. Wonderful. And now, ya, 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 ya. Splendid singing, everyone. Thank you so much. As I glance at the comments, we're welcoming Nesta. Hello, Nesta. How lovely to see you. Hello, Claire. Hello, everyone who's joined us in the last few minutes. Some people are listening to us whilst also enjoying the London Marathon. Do please enjoy. I presume you're not watching whilst running it, but you know, multitasking. You're all very very clever people. Carol is back from Harvest Festival. Cauliflowers fluffy and cabbages green. Nevertheless, we have some Mozart to sing. We're going to start with God is our refuge and strength, which he wrote when he was only 8 years old, dedicated it to C.P.E. Bach, who had been teaching him at that time. That is the son of Johann Sebastian Bach. And we're so honoured, really, to have so much music left to us by this fantastic composer. He toiled almost endlessly throughout his life, from the earliest age, died tragically young, was underappreciated during his life, and yet Mozart's music touches our soul, I think, like no other. So let's start off with one of his first pieces, and then we'll sing some of his later works. Here, everyone, is God is Our Refuge. Enjoy. God is our refuge, God is our a bit more like it. You know, ladies and gentlemen, my biggest bugbear when it comes to technology is you have it all working and then they release an update which breaks everything, which is pretty much what's happened to half of my system here. My advice is, when it's working, don't update. Now, we're going to hopefully sing not one but two movements from Mozart's Requiem. We had a piece there eventually from the start of Mozart's life, and now we leap forward to the end of his life. We're bypassing 30 years nearly, and the Requiem is very, very well known, probably his greatest known and best loved choral work. These two movements come from the heart of the Requiem, the Confutatis and the Lacrimosa, remembering, of course, that dear Wolfie didn't make it to the end of the Lacrimosa. He passed away having written the words Homo Reus, the man shall be judged. Whether he thought that was a good place to stop or not, I don't know, but his student Süssmayr finished the work for him, and so we will now have, hopefully, the Confutatis and the Lacrimosa. I'm just going to cross my fingers, and here we go.
Oh
Ah, everybody, the Lacrimosa. I have to just say at this point, Jeffrey, in the live chat, there's Jeffrey saying no sound. Thank you, everyone, for reassuring me so I didn't have a small coronary. What a piece of music. And yes, Mozart did die in the middle of it. If you want to see perhaps the best example of that particular performance, go and watch the self-isolation choir, as they were then, perform the Mozart Requiem in the first couple of months of 2021. Make sure you have the live chat enabled, and you will see, particularly during the Lacrimosa, a tale of woe and medical intervention unfold that I will never forget. And yes, we will record some of the Mozart Requiem next year, along with about 500,000 other pieces. Now, speaking of recording, the very first piece that this choir ever recorded, and in fact the first classical piece we ever taught, a really important piece to all of us, is Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. If it weren't for this piece, I wouldn't have been put in touch with Mark Strawn, and I'll be honest, self-isolation choir was certainly would not have happened. It wouldn't have looked and sounded the way it does. It would have probably been done over Zoom, and it would have had, I think, a very different outcome. So we owe Ave Verum Corpus a huge debt of gratitude. And when you recorded it for me in November of 2020, it was the first time I'd put one of these recordings together, and it worked really quite well considering. But given what I've learned since, I opened up the file a couple of days ago and found it held together with staples and sticky tape. Dear Eric Whisker would be proud. But I got out the polish, and I've applied a liberal coat and given it all a good buffing to make sure it looks and sounds as good as the rest of our Sing and Send. So everyone, do enjoy your performance in a remastered version, hopefully the sound works, of the Ave Verum Corpus. Here we go, everyone. How about that, folks? What a sound. Absolutely wonderful. And yes, as people are commenting, it was the first piece we did, as a choir. The first time I'd ever tried mixing one of these performances together. Everyone performing, as they say, in their lockdown hair and lockdown clothes. And what a beautiful sound you all made. And what I'd like to do is early next year, and I appreciate we're making lots of work for ourselves, but to reopen submissions for that. I think we'll do an updated version where we keep the original voices but open it up again, so that those of you that have joined us since we recorded that performance can be part of this fabulous sound. And we'll do that with a couple of our pieces as we go. I think it's really important we don't just say that's it, the cake is baked. We can go back and we can unbake the cake and rebake it. That's one of the great things about what we do. Now, everyone, what we'll do at this point is pause just for a minute. And those of you that are familiar with Sing Sunday know that we always just bow our heads and send our good thoughts and our love and our best wishes out into the world. Some of us say prayers for each other and for their friends and family. That is, of course, absolutely fine at this point. And, well, just for some reason today, I'm thinking about trees. I can't imagine why. I'm thinking about the importance of the things that we put out into the world. Things like that Ave Verum Corpus. I had no idea when I planted the seed, you see where I'm going with this, when I planted the seed of Quarantine Choir, that it would lead to where we are today, to a thriving community here on Homechoir with now dozens of recordings, thousands of people around the world who are subscribed, hundreds who come along every time we broadcast and watch live and who take part in it, and what that then led to, which was of course the creation of Self-Isolation Choir, now Choir of the Earth, and all of these amazing projects. And I've received recently all sorts of beautiful submissions, videos and photographs and recordings of people who've been so inspired by what we do. They are now doing their own projects, whether it's Dorothy's puppet videos, whether it is the fabulous video that Susanna and Julie sent to me just yesterday, which you'll be seeing tomorrow, of the Happy Wanderer. You know, all of these projects emerged from just that simple idea, that single seed that was planted. So the seeds that we plant today will bear fruit in years to come. And I hope you'll all join me either digitally or in person around the tree that the university will be planting, not just for me, but for all of you later this year. Let's bow our heads and think about what we do and how it helps the world. Thanks, everyone. Thanks all. How's everyone doing in the comments at the moment? Oh, wonderful. Oh, Nicola, that's gorgeous. We are a meadow of wildflowers. Wildflowers, I should say. Need to get new eyes. We are a meadow of wildflowers stretching across the world. You're definitely a poet, no doubt about it. Now, we're going to sing two more pieces today. We're going to have a gorgeous piece by Roger Emerson. Let's bring us back on screen. This is the Shoshone love song, and we learnt this one a few weeks ago. Those of you that sang with me pre-lockdown will know this one very, very well. So let's sing this beautiful piece, which is, in a sense, a love song to nature, to the moon, to the sky, and to each other. Here we go. Shoshone love song. Nice deep breath. Fair is the white star of twilight, and the sky clear at day's end. Fair is the white star of twilight, and the sky clear at day's end. But she roving to the skies, but she's fairer, more worth loving. She, my heart's friend. She's fairer, more worth loving. She, my heart's There you go, everyone. What a lovely piece. Dear Roger Emerson, who is a fabulous singer, songwriter, arranger, composer, and had the privilege of speaking to him during lockdown over Zoom. He's just the nicest guy. He really is. And I do commend all of his music to all of you. And lots of people going, can we sing and send this? Oh, yes. Again, this list is getting very, very long. Now, people are asking, why is there a screwdriver? Is there a screwdriver? Ah, this screwdriver. Ah, yes. I was using this to help change the heads on my guitar. So the tuning pegs. So this is very much an instrumental one. It's also, as somebody said, for me to threaten the technology as and when it doesn't work. So I need to kind of brandish this at my computer after this morning's Mozart debacle. Now, to finish off today, everyone, we've got time for just one more. And I thought we'd sing Steal Away to Jesus, one of my favourite spirituals. And I was warming up this morning and I was singing it at the normal octave. So we sing there, my Lord, he calls me by the thunder. I thought I've done that about a dozen times. So let's have a bass version. Okay, this is the second bass, same octave. I'm just going to sing everything down in the bass range. So let's enjoy this morning. Steal Away to Jesus. Sing along if you know it, and if you don't, well, I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Steal away to Jesus. Oh, steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. Whoa, steal away to Jesus. Whoa, steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. My Lord, he calls me by the thunder. The trumpet sounds within my soul. I ain't got long to stay here. Whoa, steal away to Jesus. Whoa, steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. Green trees are bending, poor sinner stands a trembling. The trumpet sounds within my soul. I ain't got long to stay here. Oh, steal away to Jesus. Steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. me by the lightning. The trumpet sounds within my soul. I ain't got long to stay here. Oh, steal away to Jesus. Oh, steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, the second bass version with a little hint of baritone. I do hope you enjoyed our sing this morning. It's been a fantastic trip through the world of Mozart with a little bit of Roger Emerson and finishing there with Steal Away. And of course this week we've got another incredible home choir programme. We're sailing tomorrow. We're in the company of Miss Mendelssohn on Wednesday, Mrs. Hensel actually, as she became. And then on Friday we have the unforgettable Nat King Cole, see what I did there, and another great sing next Sunday. So do join us for all of our shows, whether you can join them live or whether you watch them all on catch up. We love having you here and we really hope you enjoy our content, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. If you're in Choir of the Earth, I may see you later this evening for the Singer's Toolkit, but otherwise, whatever you've got planned for the rest of your day, I hope it goes really well. If you're off to bed now, sleep well. See you soon. Thanks for being here. If it's first thing in the morning or even the middle of the night, cup of coffee, and I hope this has given you the best possible start to your day. All the very best, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.